We're here at Mission Hills, California, at San Fernando Mission Cemetery. It's quiet, humble, and it's easy to miss from the street. Behind these gates are some of the biggest names in music, television, and film. People who made us laugh, made us cry, changed the world, and then faded into memory.
We honor that memory of the ones who inspired us to always chase our dreams. The people who had a star quality and charisma that were impossible to deny. We grew up seeing them, we grew up wanting to be them. And now we can finally meet them.
We're Wes and Shelby, and this is Rest in Phame.
Hey everybody, Shelby with Rest In Phame. We're here at San Fernando Mission Cemetery, and we're about to visit the headstone of William Frawley.
William Frawley. You guys know William Frawley more than likely as Fred Mertz, the landlord from I Love Lucy. He was a very decorated actor. He had a lot of acting credits before I Love Lucy. He started out in vaudeville and he did a lot of Broadway. And then Lucille Ball got him on the show and the rest was history. He had some conflicts on the show. He really didn't get along with Vivian Vance, which you guys know is Ethel, which was his wife. So they wouldn't even really want to rehearse together. They would go rehearse their separate ways. And when they filmed their scenes, they would separate and they would stay away from each other pretty much. That's pretty much it. But yeah, this is where he rests right here. William Frawley, the one and only Fred Mertz, legendary. I've seen him on TV so many times. What a great guy right here. He was so funny too.
Seriously, even though they had such a bad dynamic off screen, their dynamic on screen was amazing.
It was amazing, exactly. It didn't really cut into their performance, that they're bad blood from each other, so that's good.
Rest at a beautiful plot.
Right here at San Fernando. William Frawley.
Penny Singleton was the voice of Jane Jetson. She was also the original Blondie in 28 films. She was iconic, beloved, and unforgettable. But her grave? Unmarked. No name, just a stone. A legend resting in silence. Hey everybody, we are walking up right now to somebody who meant a lot to a lot of people. It is the gravesite of
Ritchie Valens.
Ritchie Valens.
The one and only Ritchie Valens. La Bamba, Donna, Come On, Let's Go. Ritchie Valens died when he was only 17 years old on February 3rd, 1959, known as the day the music died. He was chartering a plane with Buddy Holly and J.P. Richardson, which is the Big Bopper, pilot Roger Peterson, and they unfortunately had a crash about 20 minutes after takeoff, I believe it was, and the next morning they were found in a field outside of Clear Lake. Just a sad end for such a young, talented guy like this. He had a lot more music and a lot more stories to tell, so it's just heartbreaking.
It really is.
What a legend, though. I mean,
beautiful flowers.
He inspired he changed a lot from his music, you know. He inspired a lot with his music, and it still lives on to this day. And we'll always be grateful for what he left us.
Thank you, Ritchie Valens.
Thank you, Ritchie Valens.
Changing music, changing people's lives. We're here at the gravesite of Ed Begley Sr. He won an Oscar, ruled the screen in 12 Angry Men, and was one of old Hollywood's go-to tough guys. But Ed Begley Sr. faded into the shadows after his death in 1970. He's now buried here at San Fernando Mission Cemetery, where his name lives on, not just through his films, but through his son, Ed Begley Jr.
All right, everybody. Wes Shelby, Rest in Phame, back here at San Fernando Mission Cemetery, and we're at the gravesite of the one and only Walter Brennan. If you don't know Walter Brennan was actually the first actor to win 3 Academy Awards. The first actor to ever do it for a supporting actor role. I'm pretty sure the first actor to ever do it in general. He starred in the Role McCoys from 1957 to 1963, and he was featured in over 210 feature films. So he was really an acclaimed actor, very talented guy, very funny guy. And this is where he rests, right here.
All right, guys, that's going to wrap up part 1 here at San Fernando Mission Cemetery. We've got a few more stories to tell, though, so make sure you come back for part 2. We're talking Bob Hope, James Caan, the voice of Donald Duck, and another legend you probably didn't even know was buried here. Rest in fame. We'll see you next time.